Gee Williker, boys and girls, this is your radio announcer back from moonshine and rum running, getting shot at, and getting my butt kicked by a steam car. Now, that being said, if you are new to this, guess what? I am just as lost as you are. So, Beth, you got the floor? Let's start the show.
All right. Thank you, Bart. So, last session, we had the confrontation with Reverend Cornfield. Marianne was a hostage. Marianne was saved. Nobody died. That's kind of the big one. Martin got to see his son. Got to be reintroduced to his son. Very awkward family pat, hug kind of thing. Jack was a hostage for a couple of seconds. William got shot. And a rather cavalcade of crazy went down. So we're going to start. Oop, hold on. There we go. With Istavan. You just had your interaction with the older Officer Rufio, who is Caesar Rufio. You have given him the weapon and the papers that were stolen, quotation marks, stolen.
Yes.
And you have seen Jack round the corner to the tent, and what are you doing, my dude?
I'm following the tracks that Jack left and trying to catch up with him.
All right, go ahead and roll me a spot hidden real quick.
24.
You succeed. You see him, like you see the end of him kind of round the corner. You see him that he's going to kind of circling around the tent, trying to lose you.
Okay, I follow.
Okay.
And I go there.
All right. You want to call out to him? Want to grab him, or what course of action would you like to take?
I want to call out. No, wait. Why? Yeah, I want to call out.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Wait, hold up. Wait. No, wait.
Okay.
Yes. Hello.
Hi, why do you run off from the police?
Because I got a lot going on, and you're trying to push stuff off on me. There's a lot happening. I can't really get into it with you. I'm sorry.
Again, a clarification, Beth. Was I able to see specifically who was the hostage there? I can't remember.
You were able to see that Marianne was a hostage, and you were able to see that the Reverend had grabbed Jack.
Okay.
For a few moments.
I know that a lot of things happened to you, and I can't really help you with that, but I also remember you that no, I can't do this today. I'm sorry.
It's all right. If you want, you can roll an idea, and I can give you something that you can go off of, or I could pull something else out.
Like sentiment of what you're trying to say, Ewit. Like to Jack.
I don't know.
Okay. Would you like to roll an idea, or would you like me to pull in somebody to help change the scene a bit?
I could roll an idea.
Okay. Go for it. It's so under 80.
53.
53. You could ask him why he initially grabbed the papers when you guys were in the tent. You could ask him, hey, do you you could try and tell him, hey, I didn't throw you under the bus with those paper situations, and try and fast talk or tell the truth. Or you could ask him why he's running around the circus tent.
Okay, thank you.
I wrote them down in session log 2 for you.
Oh yeah, thank you. So the better. Okay. I also remember you telling me to grab those papers, and why didn't you just grab your papers yourself? Why did you have to me to grab them also?
Is there anyone around besides my friend standing in front of me talking?
Louise, roll me a listen real quick. Let's see if you're in your shot.
I'm muted. That would help. 65. I don't think I passed.
No. Would you like to push, spend luck, or leave
push it? It doesn't hurt me to push it and try again, right?
Yeah. The only thing with pushing is that if you fail it, there's a little bit of an extra consequence for it.
66.
Do you want to spend luck for that, or?
Nah.
Okay. You think you hear something, but then there's like the equivalent of like a fly brushing it like almost into yours, so you gotta go like that.
Dealing with whiny baby William.
Sure, we'll go with that. It's like, I thought I heard something. So technically, no, Jack. There's nobody who can hear you.
Okay. So when we were in the snake tent, we were with Ginny, and I needed those papers. They seemed important to our little investigation happening, which they were. And so I needed somebody who was good at doing stealth things because I'm to get them because I'm not very good at stealth. A couple weeks ago, I almost got pushed off a balcony because I am bad at trying to sneak things from people.
It was
2 months ago.
Yeah,
sorry.
2 months ago. Yeah. There you go.
My memory is recollecting now, and it was a few months ago. So that's why I needed you to grab them. Was there anything else? Because Louise's friend got shot, and I think I should probably be there with her.
Okay, go with your friends.
All right. Thank you. We'll catch up later.
All right. Istavan, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nah.
Okay.
Not really. I don't really have anything anymore.
All right. So, we'll jump over to Louise. Louise, you've patched up William as best you can. The bleeding has stopped. He's all right. And coming up to you is Officer Dante. Our boy Dante Rufio.
He's the young one, right?
He's the younger one. He's Benoit's favorite buddy because he is... Apparently he knows how to push your brother's buttons very well.
So he's approaching me.
Mm-hmm.
Is he gonna say something?
All right. Dante's gonna come over and he's gonna be like, gee, he's gonna see that, you've managed to keep William alive, and he's like, okay. Thanks, Miss LeBlanc. I'll take it over from here. He needs to head to the hospital.
Damn right he needs to head to the hospital. Apparently I'm gonna have to follow on along, because in his situation, I'm paying the hospital bill.
Dante's just gonna kind of shake his head a little bit and nod, but he's good, and he's gonna look at you for a second. Are you all right, though? Like, you didn't get shot at?
No, I'm all right. I think the only person that ended up getting hurt was poor Will here. I'm okay. I find it strange, officer, that this man managed to make it in here and take someone captive. This has been a strange set of circumstances. I mean, the man by the tracks got killed. We found these two snake humans, and they were the ones that did the killing.
Mm-hmm.
And then now we gotta deal with this guy just comes in and tries to get Marianne. I mean, you can't say it ain't funny.
I mean, he's gonna kind of shrug of like, if I'm to be honest, Louise, it's above my pay grade. Miskatonic agents will handle it, and I just get to twiddle my thumbs, because
Wait.
above my pay grade.
Wait. Miskatonic agents? They're coming here?
Yeah, there's one already here.
Who?
It's gonna point back to Ringmaster Fox. He's talking to Caesar and checking on Marianne.
Officer, if you can give me a moment. William, can you walk?
Yes, I can walk. I got shot in the arm, clearly.
So Dante is gonna offer his arm of like, hey, I am here to help, protect and serve. It's part of the job. But I'd step out of the way to let Louise just kind of do as Louise does.
I know who you're protecting.
Yes, his ass.
She's gonna put her. You know how when you're helping someone, make sure that they don't stumble over. Like you kind of like put their arm on your shoulders, kind of hug their waist.
Yeah.
She's gonna do that to William's good side and be like, "Don't worry, this ain't my first time carrying this lump of a body." Thank you, officer, but I think I need to go talk to the ringmaster real fast. I got questions.
I'm sure you do, Louise.
Oh, if you see Benny, tell him I say hi. And the clowns are still bothering me.
He's gonna kind of look at you like, there's a story behind this, isn't there? And he's gonna nod.
Oh yes. And I'm just, for your assistance with everything. Just giving you something to remember, me by good graces,
Good graces. All right, I'll clear out over here, and I will see you when the ambulance shows up to get him to the hospital.
Please and thank you.
Then he's gonna...
Please and thank you, officer.
He's gonna let you move past, so go ahead and do what you do.
Come on, William.
Do I really need an ambulance? Can't we just drive there ourselves?
William, we're going in the ambulance. You ain't even fucking paying for it.
But it costs money.
I'm paying for it. Hush up, you're gonna be properly treated, or else you're gonna get an infection and you're no good to me dead. Mr. Ringmaster!
Ringmaster Fox is going to just turn and be like, what the fuck?
Excuse me, Mr. Ringmaster Fox, sir. Can I speak with you real fast, sir?
Very well. What do you need? Are you
What?
Are you all right? Is your friend all right?
It's all right. He's had worse scraps than this. If you had time, I'd tell you about the time that we almost got hit by a train, but that's besides the point.
This does hurt a bit more, Louise.
Oh, you're fine. I mean, it can't be as bad as the fire we started, but again... Mr. Ringmaster Fox, sir.
Yes.
She's gonna reach into her bag, pull out her own wallet, and pull out the Miskatonic business card that she keeps on her.
Yes.
The one from her new friend, the agent. This here's a friend of mine. I was wondering if we can talk a little more about what's happened today.
He's gonna look at the business card, and then he's gonna look at you, and then he's gonna look at the business card. You're LeBlanc. You're Louise. Sure. I will answer as best as I can. Caesar just...
Apparently my name precedes me, sir.
Miss Wolfgang, yes.
Mm.
Oh, we
I
have
found out about that. Okay.
Yes. The Miskatonic does pride itself on security. Sometimes. Of course. Yeah.
I had a couple questions. Because I understand the whole, curse and all that, and and she's gonna talk really low because they are kind of surrounded by people. So she is gonna talk kind of low. I'm gonna talk at a normal volume, but you understand what I'm going with.
Yes.
She's like trying not to be heard.
Mm-hmm.
I understand, from what we're speaking with Ginny and a couple of the others, that the curse itself is one's own doing. It ain't real curse or anything. But the alterations that we saw with the other gentlemen's in the tent and the snowman that's still alive and the dead one look increasingly strange, along with the scales. A normal man preaching snake oil ain't gonna be able to do that. What happened exactly? Where does this come from?
Most of what happened is still technically classified. We're still trying to figure out the details with one of the partner societies, Caduceus, about how it occurred, but he's trying to pause for a minute, trying to figure out how to properly explain. There was a run of situations like what happened with the former Reverend.
So there was almost like an infection of certain people that suddenly had increased manipulation and can turn people into snakes?
wouldn't say infection. It only happened to like 1 or 2 people. But the results, it takes some time to try and pull apart fact versus folklore. And
Well,
again, still classified. And even with your findings, you're still not that tight-knit in with the university.
you mean not yet, sir?
He's going to pause for a moment, and he's going to look at you, and he's going to be like, well, even if you are Beatrice LeBlanc's kid, you still got some ways to go before you can even get to her level. And he's just going to pat you on the head, and then he's going to come over or he's going to head over to where Davy is. Just leave it at that.
You know my nana! William, he's walking away.
And Caesar is going to come up to you and be like, Miss LeBlanc, I need to take William so we can get him under supervision at the hospital.
I'll be with him.
Yes, but police supervision.
Why?
Miss LeBlanc, when certain situations happen, like a hostage situation or a murder, we need to keep people under surveillance for a certain period of time. And with the allegations he also has, we need to ask him some questions.
You are aware I did try and save them, don't you?
Yes, and that's appreciative. You still need to be under surveillance, especially if the Reverend had friends. It's a safety thing.
This is true. That's fine. But you can't ask him any questions about his lawyer present.
He's gonna give you a look, and I need you to roll me a persuade on hard difficulty.
12.
Right.
I don't know if that passes. I don't know if that passes. I got a 12 though.
39. What's half of 39?
Hold on, I'm looking for my persuade. Where even is my persuade? Oh, it's over here. Hard difficulty? Is it half or fifth?
Half, so 19. You did
19. Oh my god.
He's gonna give you that look. And it's the dad look of like, you're right, but I'm still kind of like, this is very true. Looks like I'm sure Benny's taught you quite a bit about police work.
Yes, he has, sir. I mean, if I didn't own the market, maybe I'd be an investigator along with you.
We both know that would have never happened.
Oh no, Benny would have killed me by now.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. It's just kind of... Whew. So,
I'm dying over here, Beth.
Hold on. What was the last line Senior Officer Rufio said? Because I want to get it down for posterity's sake. Because it was good. Shit.
I think it was, we both know that would have never happened.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my goodness. But, yeah, Louise is gonna say that her brother would have probably killed her if she ever tried.
Caesar's just kind of do the dad nod of like, yep, the children are misbehaving. I'm the one having to wrangle these cats. So he is going to start kind of moving to kind of take William. William, is there anything you want to do?
I'd like to preface if he's taking William, Louise is not letting him go.
Yeah.
That is a good...
Well, he's...
Just be dragged along by Louise.
Well, Caesar Rufio is kind of doing the thing where he's helping Luis make sure he can carry him, but also do it in a way so it's not like when they get to the hospital, William's arm's got to be taken off because it's 3 feet back. I don't know. It's the best equivalent I could make. But is there anything you want to ask or say, William?
No, apart from say to Louise, I can walk. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you can walk until all the blood loss makes you knock the fuck down. Then I gotta drag you. Dragging you ain't gonna be fun. You're gonna get dirty.
I mean, to be fair, you did bandage him up so he's not bleeding anymore.
Yeah, but there's blood loss. Random Bill voice. There was blood loss. Louise is sticking by him. However, she does need to go find his lawyer and her boyfriend.
Well, I guess we're going to the hospital then.
Well,
Yes, you are.
Yes. So, if you guys are good, we'll jump down the line to Jack. Is there anything Jack wishes to do at the circus?
Yes, I want to find Louise.
Okie doke.
In fact, that's what he was going around the tent to get them.
We'll roll.
I'm Louise, please.
Then they moved.
So roll me a spot hidden.
Okay. Oh. Let's see. It's a 15.
All right, you can see past Dante and the body. Or Dante is hiding most of the body with his size, but you can see Luis being helped by Officer Caesar and starting to make their way towards the front of the circus.
Okay, can I like walk through and be like, oh, excuse me, sir, and then we'll run over there quickly?
Dante's just gonna give you a shaking head of like,
sorry.
Just like, yep, this is a guy. This is the guy.
Great. Sure is.
All right.
And then I'm gonna approach Luis and everyone else, I assume.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, Luis, I was coming to see you, and how's William doing? Is he okay?
Well, I stopped the bleeding, but we're taking him to the hospital now, and police are gonna, watch over him, make sure he don't get killed again. Try to
again.
It's standard procedure. Technically, all of you should probably at least get checked out at the hospital, and so we can also get your statements regarding this situation at large.
I just found out Louise doesn't like hospitals. She made a face. She's just like, nah, I don't need to be checked out. That's all right. I'll just sit there.
Miss LeBlanc.
I'm fine. We're gonna go. William needs to get treated. Come on, Jack.
Okay.
Would you prefer if I called your brother Sylvain to check you out as well?
That might be better, yeah.
All right.
I'll go see one later.
Caesar Rufio's like, I know the LeBlanc family. I can make this work in my favor, so I will make this work in my favor.
So we're going to the hospital now? Is that what's
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just going to go. Okay. If that's all you wish to do at the circus, I can hop to everybody else and make sure what circus stuff they want done gets done.
Yeah. So Jack, I mean, we could probably do that off screen, but Jack just wants to know what happened with William and what's happening, so.
Okay.
That was it. I mean, he can probably learn that off screen since everyone else knows that.
Yeah, that can work. I don't know what the charades you were doing. Boogie down. All right, Bill. You're with your sister. You two are kind of calming down ever so slightly after the full thing.
Oh no. Okay.
And
Yeah.
like she's
Cool.
she's wiping most of the smudge off. She's still in costume, but she's
he's
pretty
gonna
face.
offer.
Thank God.
Hold on. I don't know who made this. I think Teresa made it. He's gonna offer her the handkerchief that their sister Teresa embroidered for him. It's like, here, this might, work a little bit better than your sleeve. You sure you're okay?
I'll be all right. And she's gonna take the handkerchief and she's gonna look at it and she's gonna chuckle a little bit. You kept it. After.
Well, yeah, I mean, just because I'm so far away from home doesn't mean I don't think about you guys all the time.
Oh.
And, what everybody's getting up to. I mean, I still have it. He's like scratching the back of his neck. He's like, yeah, I still have that old astrology book that you and Tracy used to read all the time. It's back at my dorm room.
Oh, that's wonderful, frog friends.
Yeah, I read it every morning just to see, for jokes and giggles. What's in the stars for me today?
It's always helpful. I've been trying to get Ginny to understand it, but if it's not on the ground or in the sea, it's beyond her. She's gonna.
She seems really nice. I hope. I'm glad her snakes are okay and she's okay, and I'm glad you're okay. And
yeah.
He's gonna kind of fiddle with the Miskatonic business card that he got.
Okay.
From the ringmaster. In front of her. But did you have something you wanted to say? I'm sorry I cut you off.
It's all right. She essentially she was just gonna be like, oh, I think I'll take, I'll talk to the ringmaster about it, of course, but I'll maybe I'll take Ginny to a hotel and we'll stay there. Do you know where would be some good ones?
Well, I'm not exactly sure because I got here and then I immediately moved into the dorms. But there's some pamphlets at the tourism bureau. My boss, Miss Y, might know something about that.
And Louise, go ahead and roll me a listen.
She runs it and she knows a lot of the different places that are around here. She doesn't, somebody under her, but she's very on top of it and hands-on, so probably would be your best bet.
13.
Okay.
13. Let me double check. Yeah, you hear every single word of that.
I hear Miss Y. That's what I hear. Miss Y.
Can Jack hear that?
Yeah, I'll let you have it too. And William,
he wasn't being quiet about it.
Yeah, they're just kind of talking, chatting of like, and Laura, you can hear like the tail end of the tourism department. Miss Y.
My boss, Miss Y.
Just go, what the fuck?
I mean, are you saying that too, Bill? Like out loud?
No, that's the face.
Okay, well, I haven't seen that, so.
Yeah. So, Miss Y.
Yeah, Miss Sagano, but everybody there calls her Miss Y.
Oh.
She's a pretty nice boss. I mean, I don't really see her very often because I work overnight janitorial, odds and ends. But every once in a while on my break we chit chat.
Oh,
but she's really knowledgeable about stuff in the area. So if anybody would know, she probably does.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Bill. And then she's gonna look over at you, Jack, and be like, I'm sorry, I didn't catch what you said. Can you say that again, please?
Oh, nothing. Just confirming what Bill said. She's definitely something.
She's gonna look back at you, Bill, of like, is there something I need to know?
she's gonna shrug a little bit, and she's like, she's got some strange rumors floating about her, but I don't really know if they're true or not. So,
Well, we did that, by the way. Louise went, ah!
Now Marianne's looking at you. The person dressed
are
as a clown
they
is looking.
not rumors?
Rumor?
Hey, did she still have all the clown makeup on, or is it like just still?
It's off. It's off.
So she's
Okay,
just
but
in the
she's still
outfit
wearing the
now.
clown outfit.
Yeah.
Okay, mistrust. So she gonna go, ha! When Marianne looks at her, she's gonna take a step back. Still holding on to William, just step back, like. What?
Are they not? What was that ha for?
Are you?
Ain't nothing you need to concern yourself with, Bill. You keep living in ignorance. It's fine. Things were better when I was.
What are you talking about, ma'am?
Nothing I can say out loud here.
Okay.
I wouldn't go concerning yourself with Miss Wife.
Yeah,
You want to stay clean.
I'd find
What?
more locals, different locals to show you around the city. Or have your brother do it.
I don't think they like her very much, Marianne, but I'd be more than willing to go with you.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea, Bill. Maybe after.
I know Wolfgang said they could make space for you too if they needed, but to be honest, I don't know if you want to stay there. It's really noisy. There's 4 kids. Well, there's 3 teenagers, 1 newborn baby, 4 dogs, 5 dogs. 1, 2, 3, 5 dogs.
Oh, gee.
They're out on the swamp, that's pretty cool. And they are next door neighbors with Miss LeBlanc's Nana, and they have a pet alligator named Percy, and he's so cool, Marianne. I love him so much. He lets me pet him and like look at his teeth, and really cool. I love him.
If you need to, my Nana's probably got spare rooms too.
Marianne's just a little shocked, a little kind of.
But maybe the hotel would be better. It's closer to town, closer to the circus, so
the hotel
it would
sounds
be
like
easier for Mr. Fox to find you.
Yeah, I think I'll go talk to him, and I'm gonna go check on Davy too. And she's gonna kind of slowly back away. She's
wait.
Well, she's gonna give you a hug first.
Well, yeah, but he's just like, oh, are we gonna? Do I have like a number? Like he needs to give her his phone number.
You gotta do that.
Like a number he can be reached at, or like his dorm address, because she's like, no, we just met, and this whole day has been awful. And
so I
want to see you before you leave again.
She's gonna take a couple steps, and then she's gonna kind of do at least a little goofy of a spin. Come back, be like, wait a minute, I need some way to contact you before we leave.
How you do?
Yes.
Digging in his bag, he rips. Careful of the snake, careful of the other snake. Because there's 2 dead snakes in his bag now. Fantastic. He takes out his memo pad and his self-filling fountain pen, and he's like writing down the phone number to like the dorm he lives at, as well as the address, as well as the address to the tourism bureau. And he writes something else on the back. He's like, hey, I missed you. Please write me letters. And he folds it all up and gives it to her.
She takes it. She gives you big.
It looks like chicken scratch shit, but it's there and it's legible enough.
Exactly, and she's your sister. She knows your writing, man. She gives you a big squeeze, big hug, and then she kind of
hug.
She does the spin of huzzah, and then kind of scoots her way over to Davy and the ringmaster. And is there anything you'd like to do at the circus?
No, but I would like to kind of make a lowered voice, offhanded comment about like, hey, even if those rumors about Miss Y being a mob star are true, you probably shouldn't be saying stuff like that out loud. It doesn't seem like a very good idea.
I mean, you're the one who said it out loud.
That she's a good businesswoman and
No,
that
what
she would
you
know.
just said right now. I just went
What
ham.
about rumors?
Yeah, I just went ham and suggested she find other locals. I didn't say anything about nothing. You're the one who just said it. And I'm ending this conversation. Especially considering you work for her, so...
I'm a janitor. I also work at a tailor shop.
I know, I've seen you there.
Yeah,
I like him more.
Clyde's okay.
He's nice, I like him. He needs a vacation.
He does need a vacation.
Seriously.
All right. Laura, you've kind of witnessed this kind of go down. Is there anything you would like to do at the circus?
Well, I was thinking that I'd go over and see how Bill and Marianne were doing, but that's all resolved, so not particularly.
I mean, you can over and say hi. I won't
I'll
stop
definitely
you.
come over and say hi.
Just be like, boy.
Hi, Laura.
Hello, friends.
All right. All right. And then I guess if it's cool, I'll jump over to Martin, and as we wrap up this at the location of the circus. Martin, is there anything?
So, Bill and Louise are next to me.
Yep.
Right? Good sheepish, Will. I thought you was gonna die. Wait, you're up here. Move,
Here, I'll move him.
DeVito.
Nope, hold on. There we go.
I thought you was gonna die, William.
Funny enough, so did I.
I'd say I was scared. Have you got that taken care of? Did you rub dirt in it?
It's been tended to.
That's how.
Now.
That's the first step to any medical emergency is rub dirt in it. How could you skip step 1, William?
Because I don't want my arm amputated.
Well, now that's not how. You know, I was gonna say that's not how it works, but I've in fact seen that happen. Maybe dirt isn't the way to go. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, I mean, I think you'll be fine. I mean, you got Louise over here, but William, and he's gonna lean in close. William, I think she's also dating that Jack fella. So like, just be aware.
You think I didn't already know that?
I don't know. And he's just gonna slowly back away. That's fine. Marianne, you look like you're doing okay.
She's gonna turn to you, Martin, and she's gonna nod and give you a little thumbs up. Of like, yeah, I'm okay.
All right, cool. Okay, cool. And then he's just gonna kind of like tug his hair again, and walk over to Bill. Hey, Bill. So, maybe you can help me. It's been a little bit tough to kind of like follow everything that's happened. What with Petunia's recounting of events not being 100% reliable, but when I go home, do I gotta worry about snakes that are not normal?
Oh, no, Martin, you should be okay. Like, all of the snake stories are just
They're just
stories. Yeah, they're
So those
just
rattlesnakes just randomly showed up, and we just thought it was
yeah.
coincidence.
They were just
Ah,
coincidence. I mean, you're still gonna want to be careful of snakes inside of the normal. They're snakes. They're dangerous predators. But outside of your normal not Minnesota, excuse me,
Montana.
Montana. Outside of your normal Montana snake experiences, they should be pretty normal. That's it.
Good to know. Well, then, seeing as I got obligations now, gotta, kind of reconnect with my family and my son. Yeah, just I've been going through and collecting all my possessions, and he just kind of like pats his pockets and
Yeah.
I feel like for the journey that I'm going on,
Okay.
I might need to lighten the load a little bit, and so
Okay.
I want you to have this. And he like grabs Bill's hand and gently places Petunia in his hand.
So Bill's getting this cracked plaster horse
Yep.
that has been thrown at 2 snakes now.
Yep. And 2 snakes and a man and a shooter.
And a man.
Petunia has served me well. And I
Okay.
just want you to remember that if you listen closely, she'll
Okay.
tell you the wonders of the universe.
Of the universe. Okay.
The whole universe.
That's
All
a lot of universe, Martin.
It is. It's the universe is very large. But yeah, you
Okay.
take Petunia, treat her right.
Okay.
Louise.
Wait. Martin,
Yeah,
can I write you about
suppose so.
going home in Montana?
I'll be honest, I'm not sure what my address is. So
How
I
about
mean,
I
if
just
you
give you
give
my
me yours,
address and then your son can help you make sure that you
yeah, I
write.
don't write a letter, do it the old-fashioned way. That'd be
So Bill
nice.
will also take his memo pad, write out his dorm address to give to Martin to be like, I would really like to hear about what it's like in Montana and how,
I will
reuniting
tell
with your
you
family is going. He
all
can tell
about
you about
it.
all the snakes and if there's
Yeah,
any cool frogs out there.
there are tons of frogs. I'll
I would
tell
love
you
to
that
hear
right up.
about them. And I'll send you updates on Petunia too.
That
So you don't have to worry about her while
well,
you're
that
home.
touched my heart there to know that she's doing okay with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's gonna turn around to Jack. You,
Bill's
Jack?
gonna put this in his pocket. Petunia's just sticking out.
Yes.
He's gonna lean in real close. I think Louise is also dating that William fellow.
Yeah,
Just
well,
wanted you to be aware. He's gonna lean back
thank you.
and walk away.
We know.
Martin,
And then he's gonna go with his son.
actually, Martin, can you roll me knowledge real quick?
Oh dear.
No hard words for Louise.
He said Louise.
Martin.
Hold on, let me see if I can get below a 30%. Oh, you know what? It's 38%. I'm gonna spend the luck points. I have plenty.
Yay! You do still have that clown squeaker, by the way.
He's gonna stop. turn around, sprint to Louise, honk it, and run.
I would like it to be known. Louise will scream incredibly loud. William, you're in a bad spot.
Both.
She's gonna scream at the clown squeak. Full on like blood curls. Somebody thought there was maybe another shot. That hand around your waist, Louise. Around your waist, William's gonna get really, really tight. She's gonna be darting around, looking to see where the fuck the clown came.
Caesar's gonna try and keep William from getting injured. He's gonna put his head over back to Fox. I found the squeaker, and just gotta go back to helping you. So go ahead and roll me a strength check real quick, Louise.
She will be crying. She will be inconsolable. Would you believe me if I tell you that was a 16?
Uh-oh.
It's gonna.
Can I spend luck to have you fail it?
Oh, that's just mean.
Caesar Rufio just rolled an 8. So he is able. It takes some effort, but he manages to pry your hand to at least loosen it so you don't further injure William.
So the question here now becomes, so her hand's around his waist, right? Did he put his hand where her fingies are or where her wrist is?
Wrist was.
Okay, because I promise you if you grab the fingies, his hand would be in the grip.
He's done this before. Let's be real with ourselves and each other. This is probably not the first time Officer Rufio has had to take Luis's hand off of something.
But yeah, she is. I don't know if she realized it was Martin. I'd have to roll for that, but she legit will have screamed. She's upset. She's crying. She's just looking around. Where are they? Where are the clowns? No. I'd rather
Sweet.
Louise, it's okay.
Laura's also coming over to calm Louise down.
Yeah, we're group hug.
The squad is here. We are doing comforting.
Bella's going to yell after Martin, like, Martin, what was that for? But he's like trying not to laugh.
It's the clowns. They did it. They're gonna come after me. I saved one of their own. They're gonna follow me home. No.
Louise, calm down.
Real chaos. And he's gonna go find his son in town.
And on that note, we'll go transition to the hospital. So let me get the little shut up.
You better not admit Louise to the loony bin.
Oh gosh, give me a second. Okay. So we're gonna say it's probably about half an hour later. Everybody's at the hospital. We're doing theater of the mind, so we're switching over to a pretty art piece or whatever. So tough. We're all at the hospital. William in particular is getting checked out. He is in a hospital room. Louise, Jack, I imagine you two are in there as well. Bill, Laura, Estaban, you guys have all gotten relative clean bill of health in relation to that. And are kind of in the waiting room, or kind of in a waiting general area. So, Istavan, I need you to roll me a spot hidden real quick.
All right. Oh, 87.
Would you like to push? Would you like to spend some luck?
I'm gonna push.
Okie doke.
23.
23. You turn and you see somebody coming from like the GIF area. like the entering gift area, kind of over towards coming in your direction and kind of holding a bouquet of flowers. He's gonna come over and he's gonna be like, Mr. Kishvaldi?
Oh yes, I'm Mr. Kishvaldi, yes.
Oh, wonderful. These are for you, and he's gonna hand you the flowers.
Oh, thank you. But who are you?
I do deliveries, sir.
And could you tell me who this flowers from, or do you have anybody that maybe put?
From garden party, I think. I don't know. I just deliver the stuff, sir.
Okay, regardless, thank you very much.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of nod. He's gonna like do his little check, make sure the guy got it, and then kind of sprint off, go do his next delivery. It's a nice bouquet of flowers. It's
Does the flower bouquet have anything in it?
It's got a nice card in it. It's got a nice
check?
little envelope.
Oh, how nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I opened the card.
All right. And the card is a nice little, very elegant stationery and stuff. And the card, very nice. Somebody spent the good money on this bouquet, or at least on the card.
Mm-hmm.
And it's inside the card is, we have heard about what has happened, and while we don't know ourselves, we can help you find out what happened to your brother. Signed, Garden Party. And then there's a number at the bottom.
Istavan will drop the flower bouquet on the spot, like he's just out of it.
Okay. Jas, Bill, or Laura, Bill, you two can see this.
Estaban, you okay?
He's gonna put the card down, put the card away, like into his pocket, and pretend like nothing happened. Like, well, it's all right. I just, my hands are slippery today.
Do you guys want to psych check
should
that?
I be doing a psychology roll?
Psychology check?
Yeah. I'd like to psychology check while picking up the bouquet that he dropped.
All right.
21.
21. That is a.
That's good, because I rolled a 58.
Do you want to press or spend?
I succeeded.
I don't think I need to since Bill succeeded.
Okay. All right. Istavan looks like Istavan. But Bill, he looks.
Wow.
I don't know him very well. This is fine.
Istavan looks startled, almost kind of in line of like he's read something shocking that's something personal. Something personal to him.
Like he's seen a ghost?
Not quite.
Looter. Okay.
Okay, but it's clearly startled him.
Clearly startled him. Okay.
Yeah.
Startled him. Let me aggressively type. My hands are slippery today. So Bill has reached down to pick up this bouquet. He's like, wow. Well, whoever sent you this bouquet, it's really, really nice. They must have had a lot of sentiment behind it, and he'll give it back to Istavan.
One moment, hold up. Okay.
You good.
I just wrote down some information because I'm stupid.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Man.
Just for your info too, I did write the entirety of the note that Beth
Yeah,
sent.
I know, but I like to.
I got it.
I like to watch this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I accept the flowers back, and thank you for picking up. Yeah. The person was.
I suppose I didn't really get to talk to you at the circus today. Are you doing okay, Mr. Cusfaluti, right? You're a private investigator?
Yes, I am. But yeah.
Well, I don't know if you want to forget what happened or if you want to investigate it more, but I do have some photos of the crime scene and everything, and I'm going to end up, making copies for the police. And they didn't say, I mean, you were involved, so I don't know, did you want a copy of them as well?
No, thank you for the offer, but I think I
Yeah.
will be fine.
No.
The office.
Okay.
It was his day off, man.
Yeah, I
that's totally
went there for recreation, but this whole thing just happened, and
yeah, I was supposed to be at the circus for a day off too, but it was some day off, huh?
Yeah,
not what I would consider relaxing.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, it's like clear stuff is really starting to settle on him, and he's starting to get a little bit more twitchy. And I'm gonna go step outside. So you should, if you guys hear anything about Louise or William, or if the police are asking, I'm just gonna step outside for a minute. I'll be right back. And Bill goes outside to smoke the biggest fucking joint he has been waiting to smoke all goddamn day, because this has been nerve-wracking. And with that, Bill is out of your hair for right now.
Yep. So you're left with Laura, unless you're gonna mull over the garden party.
Yeah, I think there are seats there, right?
There were seats?
Like, are there seats?
In
the waiting area.
Oh, are there seats?
Oh,
like
seats.
chairs?
Yeah, there's chairs.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I heard receipts.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you didn't understand me. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. We thought you said receipts, like, paper.
Oh, not receipts.
Like how much it costs. Yeah. Seats. We got you. You.
Okay, sorry. Am I too quiet or too loud, or can I change something that can help me and you understand me better?
We can hear you. We just, our brains didn't hear the word correctly, so you're good.
Yeah.
It's my pronunciation.
It's just the brain cells not firing on all cylinders, but you're good. You're good. Yeah, there's plenty of seats.
There are seating. Okay. And I take one of the seats. Just slowly and surely sits down and look at the wall and mulling about what he read in that little.
Okie doke. Just kind of mull on it, think on it, let it marinate and stew. And we'll switch to Louise, William, and Jack.
Fun.
You guys are in William's hospital bed. It is a private hospital room. Get your mind out of the gutter, Louise. We don't need to give Martin any.
Just confirming my favorite throuple. I like it.
You said hospital bed, and I went, ooh. Sorry, you said in the bed. Oh, shut up. So they're in the room.
They're in
William's
the room.
In bed.
William's in the bed. He's in the bed. He has been.
Because I'm injured, as normal people in hospital do.
Words fail me. Wah! Here we go. All right.
Sorry for throwing you off, Beth.
It's okay. Get your mind out of the gutter, too. Get your mind out of the gutter. Do we need to have manifesting Martin here?
No. Louise herself is probably sitting in whatever chair they offer, clinging, to the chair, her eyes on the only entrance, making sure there are no clowns, because it's only been half an hour. She's more calm, but she's still anxious there's a clown. But she's rational right now. She's rational.
That's good. Chev, is there any place Jack is particularly standing, or?
No, probably closer to the bed, probably making sure everything's fine.
Okay. So, you guys all hear a knock, and the door opens. And the man that enters is very familiar to Louise and to Jack. Broad-shouldered, his hair's curled back. He is wearing a vest, but it's open. Collared shirt, sleeves are rolled up, and he's carrying a folder.
Oh,
What?
thank God it's not a clown. It's just you. I don't know if that's any better, but hey there, Mr. Y.
Well then, you've certainly had an interesting afternoon from what I've heard.
Oh my God, yeah, we have. But at least it's you. It's not a clown. Thank God.
All right. He's not gonna ask.
Are you?
He's not gonna ask about the clown thing, but he's giving you the look of like, there is a story here that I don't think I've heard yet. Note to self: ask Gabe, ask Wolf, ask Gaston, ask somebody about what the fuck it is with the Louise and the clowns.
What can we do for you, Mr. Y?
Well, Miss LeBlanc, and he's gonna cut out, show the folder. I wanted to make sure that we didn't have any shenanigans with the deal that Mr. Calloway so lovingly offered up. Want to make sure it's all signed on paper so nothing changes.
Mind if I look through the papers? And hold on, Beth, are there any cops in the room?
Nah.
No?
It's just you. It's just you four.
It's not any better! But,
Just the four of you.
Oh no.
Beth, I'm having a hard time keeping a straight face, if you can tell. Don't, please.
Alright, sorry.
And it grows.
No, you're good. I have too much crackhead energy this session. I've got problems. Lord help me. Louise
William
is going...
in charge of most of them today. William's in charge of most of them today.
I've got my skills.
Louise is going to, you know, oh, mind if I look over them? I mean, does this include, you know, not having him, you know, interrogated by the police? I saw your spy woman lady thing, you know, talking to the cops. Will that cover this? Is this covered there?
Whatever you got up to at the circus, I have no knowledge of. And frankly, I don't think I really want to know.
No, you don't.
But he's like, but I will let you take a look at it. You can share it and whatnot. So go ahead and, for those that are going to read it, roll me a law.
A what?
A law.
Oh, I'm going to fail this.
Little.
That's a 23.
Okay, hold on.
It doesn't pass. I'm not going to
Yes, Jack. You got this, little law boy.
It's 10.
That's a 10?
Yeah.
I got it.
Holy okay. Alright.
What did you expect from Jack?
Yeah, go Jack!
So here's the thing.
Jack!
Here's the thing. He gets to learn the fun secret info. Louise, it looks like a pretty standard contract. Kind of like he starts at, there's a couple of clauses like, hey, William's got to apologize to Fat Iggy. He's got to pay back the debts, so on and so forth, with interest. Jack has to work for the Sagano family from X date to X date.
Okay, so there's a date. Okay.
Yeah. Chev, Jack is reading this, and he sees that there is a clause that says that if something were to happen to Jack or William, all duties and debts will fall upon his spouse, Louise LeBlanc.
Okay, who needs to sign this contract?
I prefer both. Well, you definitely, but I suppose the other two can if they really want to.
All right, well,
Why do I have to sign it?
Jack, you know more about this than me. What do you suggest?
I'm sorry, it was something happens to William or Jack?
Yep.
Okay, well, Mr. Y, this was not part of our arrangement that I asked for as well. And I'm going to point to the section.
The section about the thing.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that little. Well, if something were to happen to you, well, let me rephrase that. If something were to happen to William, well, we're still missing that amount of money. If we're missing you, I'm out a lawyer for 2 years. And frankly, you're already connected at the hip with Mr. LeBlanc. It just made sense.
Excuse me, what?
Well, build, that's how you spell it. I just lost my thought.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I should have. Oh, no.
Well, if something happens to me, at least, I feel like that's a failing on your part. As for William, I don't think it's very fair to put his burden on somebody else that isn't related to him.
I mean, you're the one that came to try to offer him a way out.
That's true, but you're the one who wrote the contract in this way that clearly contradicts what I had said to you.
I mean, I did get to the contract a couple of days after, or a couple of hours after we had our conversation.
The only thing I would like is this stricken from the contract.
Roll me.
Because we will try our best to keep everybody as healthy as possible. Jack is not part of your, or not Jack, William is not part of your organization or anything. So his responsibility is on him. However, I am going to be working with you in the future, so I feel like that there is sort of a responsibility from your part to make sure that I can maintain a healthy relationship with you guys through working.
Roll me a persuade.
I'd like it to be long, Louise. Just like.
It needs to be.
That's a 21, but I'm gonna spend the luck points.
Well, Persuade.
Yes.
You had to hit a 10.
I got a 21.
21.
I will spend the luck, I think, to get down to 10.
That's 20. 21. So you're at 7 luck, if I'm doing my math right?
6, 9, I already know. Yeah.
All right.
Wait. That's 11. I'd be on to 11.
We're all just
Or no, because it's that minus that, and that would be 10. That would be 6. Sorry.
All right. I mean, it's up to you. You could also push the roll and see what happens, but
No, I'm just gonna spend the luck.
okay. So Mr. Y is gonna pause for a moment. He's gonna mull it over. And just to double check, it is you just want the clause that if Jack or Will kick the bucket in any way, shape, or form, the duties and the debts will fall upon Louise, right?
Yes, I do not want Luis's name in that contract. Or anything to do with us dying in this contract as well.
All right.
So yeah, just this entire section right here, and he's gonna circle it.
Gonna circle it. He's gonna look it over. I will remove Louis LeBlanc from the contract. And then he takes it and marks out Louis's name from the contract and returns it back.
What does that change, if I may ask?
I've removed her from the contract.
I mean, to Beth, what would that change to me?
Basically, it redlines that portion. It means that there's no clause now, correct, Beth?
That's different than striking the entire clause.
So-
I mean,
It's going to fall upon somebody else, but it's not going to fall upon Louise.
Oh.
Okay, well, Mr. Y, why don't you... Our agreement will stay as is for now, but I think this will return to you, and I think you should probably type up a new one, just so we have everything all clear and concise, to the point, dot our I's, cross our T's, you know?
So you're telling me that you're not going to sign it right now, Mr. Calloway?
It's not a finished contract. It has errors and edits need to be made to it. Our agreement will stay as it is here for now. William will still have to owe money and whatnot, and I will still do what I need to do to uphold my part. But we need this, I think, rewritten, I believe. Is there a problem here? I'm confused as why.
You know what, Mr. Calloway? There's somebody will be waiting for you to help escort you out of the building. And he's going to turn to William, and he says, Mr. Dawson, are you of the sound mind, capable of making an apology to my father anytime soon?
Oh, of course.
She's going to smile wide. Wonderful. He's going to head to the door. Dad, he's ready for you. He's going to step out.
Hold on. 5 seconds, Beth. Hold on.
Why?
Can we have a 5-second screaming moment?
Sure.
Hold on.
Let me lower the volume. Okay, go ahead and scream.
My voice down.
Scream.
Hold on. I'm making myself
Daddy, what?
Shush.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I have a type. Flower has a type.
Yeah, so we've said that they're all in the bed, and now Mr. Y's calling him Daddy.
I said Dad.
Oh, you said Dad? It sounded like you said Daddy.
I said Flower said Daddy.
I mean, you're allowed to hear what you want to hear. But...
Listen. in
We
the
know what
in
we're
the
about.
5 seconds that he's doing this, and we realize he said dad, Louise is gonna stand up and fix herself, look at William and say, politeness, politeness, no foot in your fucking mouth. If you need to talk outside of being spoken to, let me talk. Oh Lord.
He just glares at Louise and just goes, I'm always polite.
Careful what you say. Just look at it.
So, Mr. Y opens the door, steps out, and in comes his father. Tall man, broad-shouldered, very expensive, nice suit. He's got his tie. He's got the pin on his tie. Suit, hair slicked back, mustache, all nice. And he's smiling as he enters. And I need everybody to roll me a listen real quick.
$13.
I'm at 29.
74.
Okay. So, 29. Let me double check Louise first. Okay, you hear it. William does not have a listen, so I gotta go to the page.
Jack's just busy being angry at this contract.
20.
Okay.
What was your thing again, William?
13.
13. Okay, so you pass. Jack, would you like to push the roll? Would you like...
I'm okay.
Okay.
I already spent luck points. I think I'm okay.
Alright, so you don't hear it. But Louise, William, the door clicks shut and it is locked.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Out of character, can I ask Braun something?
Yes, go ahead.
You still got your gun, man?
Yeah.
Alright, just making sure.
I don't intend on using it.
No,
What's up, Flower?
you.
No, it looks like it's okay. Like Tomb's screen was starting to freeze up for me, so I wasn't sure. Like I heard everything, but her like camera was freezing up.
Here's a
Alright.
question for Toomey. Have you still got your shotgun on you?
He's got a shotgun, but she might be quicker grabbing his gun. That's why I'm saying you might not have intentions.
I think we might need both.
We're gonna see. Louise is gonna try to talk her way out of whatever fuckery is gonna happen. But you know what? They're cult leaders. Louise ain't gonna feel bad about shooting nobody. But they're in a hospital. She might go to jail. She's gonna need a lawyer. This is out of character. This is just brain crack energy. Just that none of this is happening.
Oh, I know.
Just out of character. Wanted to check. Okay.
I know.
God help us.
I have crackhead energy today. I'm so sorry.
Fattigy's got like a spiel that he's gonna do before he...
Okay. Okay. It's locked. Oh, fuck.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna look over at Louise. He's gonna nod politely. He's gonna nod at Jack. He's gonna start to nod at William. Before he's like, Mr. Dawson, correct? I don't believe we've met. Mr. Sagano. He's gonna offer
Pushes his hand out.
Alright. Handshake. Handshake occurs. Now, if I remember correctly, Mr. Dawson, you are Louise's personal runner?
Yes.
Louise is nodding.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see. Let's say you do a pretty spectacular job not getting caught delivering goods.
Thank you.
Nudges William.
You got something to say?
I don't know. This is me. This isn't.
It's bronze. It's okay.
Yeah, it's
me. I
bronze.
don't know.
So I should strike out the last Jack statement.
The last William statement, I think.
Yeah.
He just said thank you.
Oh yeah, I said thank you, but then after that I.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, the Jack
I will
Oh, you
strike the
didn't hear me
Jack
say
statement.
thank you.
got something to say. Like that Iggy knows that you are.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, William said thank. Well, kind of said thank you, kind of scared.
Louise is gonna gently nudge him, like a parent nudges their kid when they have to say something, like gently reminding him, like.
This is still Bruns. I don't know what I'm gonna say.
Can I speak to Bronze real fast?
Yeah, speak to Bronze.
Can I speak to Bronze?
Bronze, you need to apologize to him.
Say sorry. You have to say
You
sorry.
have to say sorry. Thank you does not cut it.
Listen, the reason he's saying that you do a spectacular job is because you literally avoided him. You literally avoided his checkpoints to get into the city and didn't pay him. It's a double-edged sword. You said thank you, but now you have to follow it up with I'm so sorry I didn't pay you.
I want you.
This is still Bruns. Please say sorry to Boo.
Dying.
Okay. Let me lower the volume a little bit. Yes, Bronze. It is a backhanded compliment. Iggy knows that you owe him about $15,000. You also know that the door is locked. You also have been kind of made aware that he is a very powerful man in the city. So if things were to go awry, that date won't be canon, my good man.
Not only that, listen, somebody's going to jail, or someone's going to the morgue, or both. So, backhanded compliment requires a very sincere apology. And this ain't just Tomb speaking. This is fucking Louise. Do something, man.
Okay.
People die in the hospital every day.
Not from gunshots. Not from active gunshots.
You're assuming it's a gunshot that's
he
gonna
is
kill
a
him.
cult leader. We don't know what he's capable of.
Man could have tentacles growing out of his body.
We don't know.
Strangle us to death in silence.
Okay. So William will go, thank you, and also I'm very sorry for not paying my dues. Obviously, I will be paying this back now.
Wonderful. When can I expect your first payment?
I'll need to
Right
arrange
now.
with some of my friends around the country to, arrange for my assets to come into my bank, and then I shall send you the payment at least next week or sooner if.
He's gonna nod, and he's gonna look over at you, Louise. I expect it by next week, darling.
Oh, you will certainly have it, sir, one way or another.
My goodness gracious.
And I'm sure I can throw in. I know it's not payment or anything, but just a thank you for being so understanding. I've got a crate of limoncello with your name on it from Cecil.
I do appreciate you thinking of me, but I'd be careful with the flattery and the bribery, Miss LeBlanc. You know how fast I can turn.
Not flattery, not bribery, just a thank you, sir. My Nana always taught me to be appreciative of those that help.
Your Nana's a very smart lady.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
My Nana's very, very smart.
My Nana's smart. I want to be like Nana. Just a
Was that canon?
No. Oh, yeah, she is smart, yeah. But, yeah, sorry. I'll make sure his payments are regular, what with his train schedule and all that.
Good. And he's going to turn to you, Jack, and roll me a psychology.
Okie dokie. It is a 12.
Let me just double check something real quick. Yeah,
I'd like it to be known my heart rate is 149.
Oops.
Ooh, that is quite high.
Got the Fitbit on.
I think
I'm losing weight as we play. This is great.
I'm pretty sure the average is 110.
Iggy is scaring the fat out of me. He's like the Doctor Who villain, all the fat.
That's sexier.
All right, so with that 12,
Anyway, yeah.
Jack realizes that Fat Iggy is doing the smile of, I heard what you were talking to my son. And
Okay, yep.
And it's the bemused smile of, you've got a lot of balls. You've got a lot of balls.
I apologize. I didn't know you were here. I thought we had a bit more time to kind of get everything together. I apologize for that. I will sign this now. Is it okay if we make another one and you can bring the real one to me? Like, just so we have an understanding that we will do as told for now until we get a corrected version of this.
As I understand
it. I'm sorry, what?
Oh. Yeah, let me get Fat Iggy. Wow. As I understand it, it should be as follows. It's going to point to William. He will be paying me $15,000, but you, and he's going to point to you, and I'm not going to make you roll a psychology for the intimidation, but there's some intimidation here. I'm going to be working for the family for 2 years. And regardless of what happens to him, you will still work for us.
Yes, that was the agreement. Well, I'm sorry. I'm talking about the formality of the contract. I'm sorry.
Formality means nothing when you're talking to a mob boss, kiddo.
I do got a question.
I understand that. I apologize. The lawyer in me is coming out. I want the contract to be as perfect as it possibly could.
Iggy's doing the eye roll. He's just like,
think of it as an extra service from me to you to make sure everything is written as good as it possibly can. A form of work before work truly begins.
He's gonna stare at you for a couple minutes. He's gonna chuckle, pat your shoulder, and that Dr. is gonna have some fun with you, kid. And he's going to unlock the door, leave, and close it.
Wait, Louise had a question. Oh, fuck.
Sorry, Louise.
I still don't really have my...
Can Louise go after him and ask?
I mean, if you want.
Or you... Oh, wait, is Mr. Y still in there?
No, Mr. Y has stepped out.
Okay.
He stepped out. Fat Iggy has now stepped out, leaving you three.
Okay, Louise
Do I still have the contract?
Hurry to the door and open it before they escape. And she's gonna ask, wait, real fast, because I'm not fully aware of all the details of this. What do you mean, regardless of what happens to William, sir?
I need to make my $15,000 somehow. Unless you're offering to pay it all off, Cupcake.
Cupcake is where we draw the line.
You have to give me a second, Beth. You have to give me 5 seconds, Beth. Because you have thrown off both of us with the cupcake comment. And I need to decide if Louise has a face crack or not. Yeah, she has a face crack. She hears Cupcake and she goes, okay. Never mind. I understand, sir. I know that I'll have to be paying you since he doesn't really live in town or anything like that. So his money will be coming through me. Is that something you're all right with?
As long as I get my money.
Yes, sir. And Jack did not inform me, and I'm not the best with contracts, sir. How long does he have to pay you back? 2 years, you said?
Mm-hmm. Not.
And sir, I don't know if Miss Y ever got to you, but I don't know if I could assist him in paying him off. But I know that some of your speakeasies carry LeBlanc rum and other LeBlanc spirits. If you didn't have to pay for any of those spirits for the next 2 years to help out his debt a little bit, would that be something you'd be willing to add into the contract?
I'll
What
think
total about what he owes you?
I'll have to think on it, Louise, but I wouldn't be so eager to be helping reap or but scratch that. Just say I was trying to be like, no, don't be so willing to try and help him. He shit the bed. He gets to lay in it. Don't try helping him. But the words have failed me again, so he's just like,
okay.
I'll think on it, cheeky wink. He's walked away with his son.
Okay. Louise is going to walk inside, close the door, and just decide if she's going to collapse at the door or at the chair. One of the two.
Louise. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. You did an honorable
Sure, it
thing,
is my
Jack.
fault.
No, you did an honorable thing. Otherwise, he would have died by the end of the week. And I appreciate you having the gall to fight on that contract.
Could you keep it safe, please? And Jack gives Louise the contract that he's still holding because nobody took it from him.
Gotcha.
Wait, Mr. White didn't take the red-lined contract?
I think I feel like he did. It's just kind of like you didn't sign it? All right.
I feel like he may have taken it because they have to retype it.
Hold on, flowers in the finger.
I thought he was still in the room. I was gonna say Jack will sign it just to make everyone happy, but he does want to see a different contract that does have that on. That doesn't have edits on the page, at least.
Hold on.
Yeah.
The notes do not clarify whether Mr. White took the contract or not, just that he left and took
Okay.
the he took his folder with him and locked the door.
Okay. So, pick a number 1 through 12.
6.
Okay, you have the papers.
Okay. I mean, I think Jack should have a copy of this as well. He is a party to this.
Yeah, but you have the scribbled out, crossed off contract.
Okay. I'll give it to Louise to keep safe in her safe.
Yep. Louise will just take it and be like, all right. Well, William, everything you make for the next 2 years, portion of it's got to go to these mobsters. So while you're out on the rails, don't try to spend so much.
Can I talk to you in private, Louise?
Are you in more trouble? Do we have to worry more?
No, it's not trouble.
Jack will look to Louise if he should leave or not.
It's all right. He can't kill me.
All right. Jack will leave.
She's gonna hug Jack and she's gonna kiss his cheek and just thank you, sugar. And she's gonna sit by the chair next to William and go, "What did you do?"
I don't want to go adventuring.
You don't want to go. What? What?
What
do you mean you don't want to go adventuring?
What I'm saying is I don't want to go adventuring. I don't want to go on the trains. I just want to stay here. I've come so close to dying so many times that I just want to stay somewhere.
You tired?
It just looks at his shot up arm. He's like, yeah.
You're serious? You're not gonna decide you're gonna stay and then leave like last time?
I mean it this time.
Well, New Orleans has always welcomed you with open arms, but you got a bunch of mobsters on your back this time. Let me think.
They're opening with open arms. It's just gonna go around his neck. Sorry, I had to.
It's okay. Louise is going to take a pause to kind of think and go, all right, here's the proposition, if you're willing to listen.
Of course.
See, my singer Runa, I love her dearly, but she wants to take more opera classes and she needs some time off. I overwork that girl to the bone. And I think a delivery system for the market might be a little lucrative. So here's what I'm going to offer you. It's a small room, but you're used to sleeping in train cars, so I imagine that's not a problem. But you can live at the building rent-free. You work for me during the day in the market, and at night you work as a bouncer for the speakeasy. You get paid for both jobs, and a portion of your paycheck is going to go to the Scanos.
That sounds fair.
All
and
right.
It means I can pay you back for all the trouble I've caused you in this single day.
I think we've gotten into worse trouble than this, maybe. She's totally lying through her teeth. You can tell she's lying about this, but she's trying to make you feel better.
William's just kind of sitting in his bed. You can tell he's just exhausted mentally and physically. He's just... all of it has just dropped on him.
She is going to gently, take the sheets and kind of tuck him in and just kind of rub his good shoulder, not his bad shoulder, and be like, hey, listen, it'll be like old times. You and me will hang out, but now you gotta work for me even more than you did before. Make back some of the money.
I just want to double check something Canicity-wise. Has Runa ever told Louise about the opera lessons, or is it just more of a Runa wants?
She hasn't ever told the specifics that she's taking opera or acting lessons. There might be I have to go. I have an engagement, but Runa hasn't actually told I'm taking singing lessons.
Okay, I had thought that she had told her she had classes or whatnot.
Nah, you're good.
Okay, my bad.
Oh, we could just say Runa's always wanting time off.
That girl always complaining. I want time off. Give me a pay raise and give me time off.
But basically, Luis is offering that, he works for her, stocking shelves, covering Runa's shifts, and even does a delivery system. So if her customers would like their groceries delivered, she's going to get by a car and she's going to have William drive the deliveries out to them, essentially. So he'll be running deliveries for her and working as a clerk. At night, he'll be one of the bouncers inside of the speakeasy to help her, keep order and all that. He'll be living out of if you look at the map of the market, on the speakeasy level, there's actually a storage room that could be converted into a room if the storage is put down into the garage.
Actually, hold on, wait a minute. I can actually show that because I have a map.
All right, thank you.
The LeBlanc Market. Okay.
It's a small room.
Chateau Louise.
I mean, positives. He'd eat whatever food Louise gives him. He won't have to pay for food.
There we go. It's where my thing is bleeping right here. Woo! There we go. Cool beans. Let me get this back over to the server. Yes. Okay. So how does that sound, William?
Good.
Yeah. All right, then. That'll be our deal. Portion of your paycheck every week will be going to the Saganos. And, I mean, you get to eat my cooking again. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing.
I have missed it.
All right.
Alrighty.
So, Jetpack, as you you have stepped out. Do you want to roll a listen to see if you can overhear it, or if you just kind of want to chillax here or whatever?
Hear what?
If you want
The
to eavesdrop.
conversation. Yeah.
Them? No, I'm not going to eavesdrop on them.
Aww. Hello, Jack. Good man.
We'll sit outside with, I think, just Laura now.
Well, Laura's in like a waiting room kind of thing.
Okay.
So if you
Just
want,
chill
you could
outside.
walk there.
Yeah, we weren't outside.
Yeah.
We didn't see that go down.
Yeah, I'll probably go back to the waiting room.
Okay.
If Louise needs me, she'll call in.
All right.
Hey, Laura, how's it going?
Doing okay. How's William faring?
Can I ask a question? How was Laura doing sitting there when she watched Mr. Y and also Iggy would just walk
She
by? Oh, she wasn't there?
The waiting room is not directly outside that room. I'm assuming she didn't see any of that.
I thought you'd have to go through the waiting room to get to the other rooms where people are.
Hospitals are usually mazes. I think there are multiple possible routes.
Yes, there's multiple routes.
Oh, okay.
They could be visiting somebody else.
It's too bad. I would like to hear Laura's
She'd
reaction.
definitely
Though.
be concerned if she did see.
Hypothetically, if someone were to walk by like that.
I mean, you'll see in a couple.
Like that's definitely an on alert, if not necessarily immediately assuming it's related, but
yeah, I
didn't
guess
see, so doesn't matter.
Yep.
Jack will go back to the waiting room, I assume.
Okie dokie.
Chill for a little while.
Sorry. Momentary distraction. So you come to the waiting room, you see, or let me rephrase that. Laura, you look up and you see Jack walk in. How is that? Or
how's he looking?
How is he looking?
How is he looking?
I mean,
I feel like that's a character decision for you.
Yeah.
He's fine. He's in a hospital. His arm is a little torn up a little bit. I think he'll heal.
I kind of meant emotionally, but sure.
Oh, sorry. My brain's in a lot of different locations.
That's fair.
I think we're all a little taken back by events happening so far. I don't think I should tell you very much, just in case, if you understand.
I understand.
I think, Chev, that Laura was asking if there was any like physical tells of like that you look like your mind is somewhere. Do you look tired, angry, upset? I think that's what Laura was trying to ask.
Oh, okay. I thought, okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You just had a really big scene with
I thought Laura was
you.
asking Jack how William was doing. I thought she was concerned.
That's what Laura asked out loud. This is what Jazz, am asking.
Oh, okay.
Does
Jack
Laura notice?
seems a little shooken up a little bit. I mean, yeah, she probably will notice if she's attuned to emotions of people.
I think she knows Jack well enough by now to be able to
Yeah.
be fairly in tune with his emotions. So yeah, just checking in.
Yeah, Jack is going to apologize and say that he's sorry he can't give her the full story, but we are definitely a little shaken up, if not a lot.
Okay.
Understandable.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Oh, is there anything you two want to do?
Yeah, Jack's just going to ask where everyone else went.
Yep, she can give the rundown on that.
Okay, just to make sure everyone's still kind of here, not alone.
Yes,
Okay, yep, we should be good now.
everyone is approximately here.
About this location.
Somewhere
It's probably
nearby.
been 5 to 10 minutes. I'm sure Bill has wandered back in by now.
Probably, yeah.
So, waiting in the room until the police officer tells him he can go home.
Yep.
Bill, Laura, do you guys want to roll psych checks or persuades, or any way to kind of try and see if you can pull anything out?
I rolled a 7.
A 7 on psychology. Hot damn. Nice.
Yeah. 7 out of 40.
7 out of 40. He is
Ooh, that's an 11.
Woo!
I succeed as well this time.
nice. Yeah, he's clearly hiding something. It's kind of clear that he's frustrated by the situation, he's also concerned by the situation. Kind of looking around. Yeah, Jack is not looking like Jack.
I don't know if did Bill ever get introduced to Jack formally?
I don't think so.
Oh,
think
okay.
so.
Things have been really
Actually,
crazy.
I'm just like,
because Jack came in later than the
yeah,
others.
now
Yeah.
this is the moment. Have they been introduced? I don't think that they have.
I'm sorry, was that roll for Jack to see if Jack was looking? How he was looking?
Jack can roll to see if Jack's okay if Jack wants to, but I would.
No, I was just asking because Jack did tell Laura that they are like shooken up and that he can't. He apologized.
Well,
He
this was
can't
more
tell
of-
her everything.
This was more of a further kind of in depth.
Miss Barclay, is this a friend of yours?
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot you haven't even been introduced.
I don't
Bill, this
believe.
is Jack.
Oh
Hi.
yeah, I remember seeing you at the circus, but yeah, we didn't get a proper introduction. Bill Lynch, nice to meet you. Oh wait, we have. Never mind, I take that back. Sorry, I'm really bad. Sometimes I met you at Wolf's birthday party. At the,
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
Does Bill smell bad now that he was outside smoking for like 10 minutes?
Yeah, he probably smells a little funky because he was smoking some weed. So it's probably clinging to his clothes. Just a little bit. Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. We literally had a conversation that Bill has taken classes with this man.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Can we
scratch
all of that? Because I forgot. I'm sorry.
I thought you were doing the thing where like Bill has taken so many classes he doesn't really remember him or something.
I mean, we could do that too.
I'm down for that.
But I, as a player, had just forgotten that Bill has taken classes from Jack. I'm sorry.
Well, we can do that right now. Hey, how's it going?
Okay.
I remember you.
So you said what you
Okay, yeah, so Bill's like,
didn't-
who is this guy again? Here's the name from Laura. He's like, oh, right. You
Yes, I
had
like
the
that.
the afternoon class. You made me do a lot of
Also-
group projects.
What
And
this
ask
means
me
for
about
Jack
me
is you're
drinking
meeting one of
coffee.
your students who clearly smells of weed.
He
One of
doesn't
his former
care.
students, yes. It clearly smells like weed.
The question is, does Jack know what that smells like?
Roll me a knowledge.
That's a good question.
Our good boy, Tia.
I mean,
You're
is
asking?
it even illegal? Like, I don't
Yes,
remember.
it is actually.
That's a 7. So I think
Yeah.
that's a success.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
7.
In 1917, it became illegal federally.
So,
I think it was 1917, somewhere like that.
yes. That smelly smell smells
That smells smelly.
Smelly.
like you've heard talks and rumors of like one of the students selling pot out of his dorm, of one student
no.
smelling.
Oh no.
It's like there's always this weird aroma that smells like from like nobody's really
Gotta pay
sure,
somehow.
but it smells like that smell like some of the
Funky.
students smoke that they get from a secret place, but everybody's kind of speculating whether or not it's from one of the dorms.
Okay.
Bill knows nothing about that. No, not at all, says Flower. Cough, cough.
Yeah, that circus must have taken a lot out of you. I mean,
Yeah,
It
was
seems
really
like-
stressful.
seems like you ran 10 miles there.
What? Do I smell funny? We kind of like
Jack's just
put
gonna
his shirt and just
nod lightly.
oh,
In
sorry.
personally, a note from Chev. I don't think Jack actually cares because I mean his girlfriend sells illegal
That's
alcohol.
fine.
Yeah, that's-
So I don't think he cares that Bill
That's-
also does something illegal.
That is up to Jack.
It's up to Jack,
But-
man.
He will slowly start to try to like tell Bill that yes, he does smell.
Bill is gonna kind of do like
trying to
a half
gently tell you that you
shuffle
smell of
back
something
away.
illegal.
He's doing like a half shuffle back, so it puts like, like an additional half a step between him and Laura and him and Jack. So like, hey, we're still talking, but maybe I'm a little bit more downwind from you, so it doesn't like get on you as well. Sorry, just nervous condition, I guess.
That's okay. I
Do
will.
I need to make any like fast talks or whatever, Beth? Because that is a lie.
Yeah, go ahead
I
and roll
mean,
me it.
neither of us actually care.
That too.
Yeah.
Well, true. If nobody's really pressing it further, you can go
I
ahead.
think
Okay.
I think Jack was just gonna say something like, "I would make sure you wash off that smell before someone thinks that you're doing something suspicious."
That's fair. I will go clean up in the bathroom in a minute, but are you doing okay? You are looking a little worse for
I'm-
wear.
I'm perfectly fine.
Fast talk,
He
please.
said- yeah, I was gonna say he says clearly lying.
For psychology for Laura and
Oh,
Bill.
Jesus.
Psychology for Laura and Bill, Beth, or
Where's my fast?
Yes, go ahead.
Can we just
Well, I mean,
It's a
actually, hold on.
9
We'll have the fast talk roll first, and then if he succeeds it,
Yeah, it's a
Fine.
96.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Too
think that
excited.
succeeds.
would you like to push that roll, or?
Yeah, I'll push it. Oh, 57. We're so close.
Yeah, you can't. Well, You could
I could
spend
spend
a luck,
luck. I'm not gonna.
but it would
Nope.
put you at -1.
Nope.
So
What does that do?
if you lose all your luck, the keeper gets to go nuts.
Great.
Is it like if you lose all your luck, the keeper gets like a control of your sheep for a short amount of time, or what?
Well, the keeper will give you an option. You can either let the keeper have some bad luck occur to you, or you could deduct. Let me double check my notes because I wrote this down. For 5 sanity points, I could give you back 10.
Ooh, saucy.
Ooh.
So, but since you're not going to spend any of the luck points,
Sanity. Who needs that?
yeah, it'll only throw you into a bout of madness. That's fine. Uh-oh. Hold on. Technical difficulties. One momento. We almost got through without technical difficulty. Without technical difficulty.
Listen to who had one.
All right, there we go.
Hello.
There we go. So
What were you saying? I'm sorry.
it's okay. My internet decided to go splits.
Hello.
Hi, I'm back. That was fun.
Hello. Welcome back, keeper.
Yeah.
It's not a cool clue session without technical difficulties.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. So what were you saying before the internet hated us?
So I explained basically what'll happen if run out of luck. You'll either get some bad luck happening, or you take away 5 sanity points, and I'll give you 10 luck back. I think that was the gist of it.
Yeah.
Bill, Laura, Jack's lying through his teeth.
Okay. I don't know you very well at all. But if you're not fine, I think you should talk to people that you trust so that you can get help.
That's fair. Thank you for that. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't trust you. It's that
No, it's okay. We've literally just met for like the second or third time. I wouldn't divulge your entire emotional plight to me either. I can leave, like you and Laura are Miss Barclay are friends, right? I can leave if you want to talk to her privately.
I've said some things to Miss Barclay here. It'll be fine.
Okay. Miss Barclay, are you all right after the whole situation? I don't believe I asked you.
I'm okay. Laura's gonna go and give Jack a hug.
Oh.
Just like
He's hugging
trying
Jack.
to be reassuring while also not prying into what he's got going on, because he's just said that he didn't want to talk about that.
Jack will hug her back. Thank you.
Bill's going to go to the bathroom to help alleviate some of the smell from his personage.
Yeah.
And leave them to be with themselves for a couple minutes.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I assume Louise will send someone or come out herself to tell us we can come back in or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is there anything in particular you would like to do? Laura, is there anything in particular you guys would like to do?
As far as Bill's concerned, I think that he's kind of just at the hospital still because he's waiting for the police to like say, "Hey, we got your statement. We don't need you. You've been checked out by the staff. Like, we don't care. Basically, scram, get lost."
Okay.
I feel like he'd maybe offer up, like, "Hey, if you guys need to ask me anything about what I saw or whatever, like corroborating whatever, like you can, here's my contact information, or you can pester Wolf and Wolf can find me." But other than that, like, I don't really feel like he has much more to do here. So
Okay. Jess, is there anything in particular Laura wants to do? Because what I can do now is do a mini cut or mini
like
skip.
an epilogue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, epilogue kind of thing. I just kind of want to wait and see because actually, those in the waiting room. So Istavan, Laura, Jack. Go ahead and roll me spot hiddens real quick.
88.
30.
I got 55.
Okay. So
Yes, just succeeds.
just succeeds. Jack, do you want to press or
I'll press it. Why not?
Okay.
That's a 68, even worse.
Okay. Esteban, do you want to press or reroll?
Nah.
Okay.
I think each man is preoccupied by his thoughts.
Okay. So, Jack. So that was 68. Okay. Actually, let me start with Laura. And then we will get to Jack. So Laura, out of the corner of your eye, you see somebody in a suit jacket. You see a familiar figure. Cause yeah, you've seen Fat Iggy because he visits the library with
Yes.
Sophie. And you see him in conversation with he's clearly talking to somebody else, but the other person has kind of not quite hid themselves in the shadow, but have positioned themselves in such a way that you, from where you're looking at, you can't see who it is. And Jack, when you, as like you think you see something and you kind of turn and you kind of end up doing that weird thing where it's like you give yourself mini vertigo because like you move your head too fast and you're like, whoa, and that kind of thing.
Okay.
So
It's a good thing Laura's nearby so I can steady myself.
yeah.
Sorry.
Laura's just gonna whisper to Jack, Fat Iggy's here.
Jack's just gonna nod, like, with, like, gritted teeth, like, yep, he is.
Don't want to press? Do you want to?
What's he doing?
Talking to somebody. I can't see who though.
Okay, Jack's gonna whisper to
Chev,
Laura.
if you're trying to say something, you're still muted.
She knows.
Jack's gonna whisper to Laura. Feel like I'm kind of in deep shit with them right now. I don't want to do anything else that will get me bad, but if you want to go check it out, you are welcome to do so. Otherwise, I'm just going to be here and I'm going to wait for Louise to call me back in.
Can I ask a
Is he?
question?
Yes.
Wasn't Laura there for the whole like thing, or was that just a Louise Jack behind?
No,
the
Laura was in the
element?
waiting room for that.
Yeah, the only people who
No, back further at the circus when they were behind the
Yes.
Snake Charming tent. Was Laura there for when Louise told
Yes.
the
Jack and Louise had
William.
that conversation?
Yeah, she overheard from
Yes.
the William to her, like jostling William. So she does have some insight. Actually, you are correct.
Laura
like,
knows pretty
that's
much
what I'm
what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Hasn't
she doesn't
had
know the Jack side of it, right?
No, I think it's
Yeah.
specifics because I think she has an idea
Well-
that Jack did something to help William. I don't think it's like
Yes.
pristine details.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry for.
Laura's figured out roughly what Jack's talking about.
Okay, yeah, sorry for interrupting. It was just
No worries.
So, thank you.
Yeah, my question, Beth, is Fadigi coming this way, or is he?
He's just talking to the individual. They have seemed to have like stopped. Like they're just kind of chatting in a hallway kind of thing. They're just chatting.
My question is really, is he likely to notice us, particularly Jack, in the immediate future?
Roll me a lot.
I'm gonna say do something like really stupid, like pretend to go get like a snack from the vending machine or go to the bathroom or something. Just walk by. Just.
What? Beth, did you say something?
Oh, I sorry. I was just writing down a note real quick.
Okay.
You can go up and like walk to like whatever, walk past him, go see the receptionist who's at the desk. It's heck, you could probably even go up and be like, "Oh, hello, Mr. Sagano. How's?" I mean, you do kind of
I
have an
was
in with Mr.
considering doing
Sagano
that.
because you are the librarian.
But my question, yes, I know, but my question is, will he notice us if I don't do that? And will he notice Jack if I do?
It kind of looks like he's trying to figure out the best way to word this. Yes and no. He will like the way he's positioned, he could if he so turned, he could probably see see all three of you guys. But he's not, it's not like he's, oh no, not again. Just the two of us.
Oh no. Beth, I think we've lost you.
Yeah, I'm coming back very slowly. Here I am. Can you hear me?
There you are.
Yay!
Yes.
All right, here I am. Hi, hello. I was about to go into a big thing and then it kind of froze. I was like, no. So.
Yeah, I know.
The way he's positioned, he could very easily turn, see you guys. It kind of, in a sense, it's kind of a deliberate the way he's positioned himself. Guy is a mobster, so he's always got to have the best position in the house.
Yeah, that's fair. Yep.
So there is a distinct chance that he's already seen Jack.
Right then. I'm going to come up and say hi.
All right. How do you want to get Fat Iggy's attention?
Hello, Mr. Sagano. How's it going? I haven't seen you around in a while.
Fat Iggy's going to turn and he's going to be like, Miss Barclay. Been quite some time since I've visited. Sophie's she's been powering through a lot of the books. We keep trying to get get as many as we can per trip, but she just reads like a bullet. And he's going to gesture to the individual who you can see is very
Glad to
tall.
hear it.
He's going to gesture to the person who he's talking in the shadow, and now that you're closer, you can see that he's a very tall, very gaunt individual. And he's going to gesture. I was just here talking with an associate of mine, Dr. Moore. Dr. Moore, this is Miss Barclay. She helps run the library. And go ahead and roll me a knowledge.
That's a 68, which I am just checking if that...
Yeah, it's a pass. You recognize this as
Yay.
the doctor who was at Wolf's fight, who was helping Wolf.
Ah, yes. Ah, my computer doesn't like me.
No, computer, behave. So you recognize the man as the man who helped Wolf during his fight against Tiger Flowers.
Yes, it's good to meet you, Dr. Moore. I remember seeing you at Mr. Barker's fights.
And I'm going to preface this and means Black is not here, so he cannot do the gravelly voice of Dr. Moore. So we're just going to pretend it's in Dr. Moore's voice.
Slow, spooky. Very spooky.
Yes, he's like,
Very Elbridge.
yes,
So low.
Mr. Barker's final fight. It was certainly something.
It was quite a spectacle. I don't usually watch boxing, but that was worth being there for.
Fat Iggy's gonna laugh. He's like, yes, it was. Savoy thinking that he could. It's like, oh yeah, Tiger Flowers. He's gonna wipe the floor with Wolf. The old man's gonna be shamed into retirement. It shows him. He's like, Fat Iggy's having a good time with us. He's laughing at the memory. And he's gonna pause for a moment, and then he's gonna kind of look at you and be like, if you don't mind me pressing, what brings you to the hospital?
Well, I suspect you've probably heard that some strange things went down at the circus today, and some of my friends got injured.
Ah, yeah, I heard about that. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Good. We can't be losing librarians. We can't be losing the librarians. So he's gonna pause for a second. Is he thinking about something? So, and he's like, "What? You're not part of the archives, are you? Or are you just?"
No, I'm not directly involved with the archives.
Ah, all right. I must have been confused with one of the others. The fellow who owns the cat.
Yes.
Yeah, I was in a conversation with him, and your name got brought up, but I'm sure he probably was just like, "Oh yeah, the cat absolutely loves you."
It is very nice to have a cat around the place.
Yeah. He's gonna chuckle and he's gonna kind of do that trail off of like, hey, if I'm not gonna try and keep you in the conversation. You are free to leave whenever you would like. So if there's anything particular you want to do or ask or scurry away.
All right.
Can you say that one more time, please? Wait. Hold on. Final thing. Technical difficulties. Why are you such an ass? Do, 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 do. Hello.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, fuck.
Hello.
What
I'm
brings
back.
you here, Mr. Sagano?
What did you say?
Laura said, if it's all
Nothing,
right of me to
hi.
ask, what brings you here, Mr. Sagano?
Oh, Mr. Sagano's like, just wanted to confer. Sometimes Dr. Moore here helps out with the boxers that I promote, and wanted to make sure that, the next round of fights that are coming up, he's comfortable with taking part and making sure they don't fall apart at the seams.
I see.
Yeah,
Good effort. Glad to hear you're taking care of your boxes.
of course. Can't have them running off, now can I? I'm not really sure how to finish this conversation. I'm sorry. But yeah, that.
Yeah, I think at this point I am going to scurry away.
Okay, cool. You guys say your goodbyes and you run off. Whee!
But that's yes, very much doing the. I would like to know if you're going to lie to me, and if so, how much.
I mean, you can roll psychology if you'd like. But if it's cool.
I think we lost Beth again.
No! I'm here! I'm here! God damn it.
I mean, I could, but I'm
Oh.
pretty certain that.
Nope, I do have to loot. Dang it. Alright.
Like that
There we
is
go.
not a difficult deduction to make.
Yeah.
Beth is gone again.
I'm back. Hello. Yes.
Yeah, fading in and out.
Yes. So we're gonna speed run this epilogue if it's cool with everybody. But yeah, Faggot he's not telling the whole truth. If that checks out. So if it's cool with everybody, we'll do kind of like a mini epilogue thing. Just kind of a little skip of like, hey, this is what's going on, like after what happens. So, Martin, you make it back to the ranch. You reunite with family. You get to be a grandpa and regale the stories of how you curb stomped a snake and my thing froze, so I just
Right
Why?
at the last moment.
Dun, dun, dun,
I'm
dun,
back.
Dun, dun.
Here we go. The technical difficulties.
Hey.
Sure.
I
Hi.
think maybe
Hi.
we should try disconnecting and coming back again, because the last time you did that, it actually improved things for a while.
Let me try.
So we can speed run that epilogue.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here I am. I'm back. It froze again. Fuck. Do dee do 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 dee do.
Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen,
no.
please
You
bear
know
with
what?
us.
You know what? Hold on. Let's do this.
Oh,
Beth,
here she
cameras,
is.
it
let's
should
all
help
turn off
too.
our cameras. I think we're at the point where we don't need them anymore.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
will definitely help.
All right.
That is fair.
That is fair. We'll
Okay,
do
let's
that.
see the podcast.
Oh my god, that helps so much already.
Wow,
Hi.
the internet
Yeah.
is
All right.
very much.
Okay. So,
Let's go, baby.
all right.
Martin.
Martin returned back with his family,
I'm ready
reunited.
to hear my face.
We can hear your face. It's a beautiful face, beautiful voice. You reunite. You get to tell your grandkids about how you curb stomped on a snake and all that fun jazz.
I also tell them about the haunted circus with the ghost clown.
Motherfucker.
They love it. They love that. They loved that. That's one of their favorites that they get to tell. They get to hear about.
Can we meet Louise one day? Maybe.
If the ghost clown hasn't killed her.
Ooh, good addition.
There's that.
If she's not a ghost clown by then, honk.
Honk honk into the wind. Estaban, you do get the you have your flowers, you have your note from the garden party. If you want to pursue that, or do you just kind of continue pursuing your job and stuff?
Oh, I want to pursue this card.
All right.
Yes.
Cool. So you call the number, you get introduced.
So exciting.
You get introduced to the
Yeah.
secret society that is known as the Garden Party. And that there's actually a couple of the members of that garden party, Aster and Sarsaparilla in particular, that you'll learn. Wiggle brows, wiggle brows, wiggle brows. Louise, William, you guys.
Yes.
William does get out of the hospital, and he does have to make like a few phone calls to get that date with Lily. He does get that date.
Let me tell you, it was quite a something that date.
Let me tell you, wait till he come back home. That door won't be locked.
Perhaps that'll be the other side story after the date. But yeah. Jack, do you try and pitch the idea of a double date with Louise?
Oh no, should I?
I don't know.
Oh, hell nah! Louise
Oh no.
just start throwing things around.
Just like, hell no. All right.
No, I don't like her. She's Cigano. I can't deal with no more Ciganos.
Can't deal with no more
I
Ciganos.
feel like that's if Jack suggests the idea. Chev didn't say
Yes.
yay or nay.
Yeah.
We,
Would Jack suggest it, Jen?
Tomb, odd or even?
Even.
Pick odd or even. He's rolling dice to see if he suggests it or not.
Even.
He does not suggest it. Nope.
Nice.
Actually, I don't need... Yeah, Jack has to know that, like, this exists. This other relationship exists.
Oh, yeah.
Not yet.
Actually,
yeah.
here we
It's gonna be
go.
in his
Dear
face.
Jack, I heard that William is cheating on Louise with another woman. Look into that.
Hey,
Time
Jack.
Martin.
Jack, odd or even?
What?
I mean,
Odd or
Martin
even, Jack?
did walk up to you and go that Louise is dating William or something like that.
Yes, he did.
I did that to both of them.
Thank you.
I told William that Louise was dating Jag, and I told Jag that Louise was dating William. Do with that information what you will.
Dear Brick, how did you get my address?
So,
With extra love.
How does Bill know where I live?
all right. So I did
Because
roll an
Bill
even.
knows Wolf and Wolf knows how to get the information.
So,
Keeper.
guess what? Jack, you find out that about Louise and William's history at the next Red Beans and Rice, because William is there, and you get regaled of all of the childhood stories, the dating scenario, and other such commentary from the LeBlanc family. Louise, there's no such thing as psychic damage, but you do get heavily embarrassed.
Louise?
There
No,
is now.
listen. Louise is not at the dinner table. This bitch will be up in a tree avoiding everything and everyone.
Which constitutes.
She brought William for the free food and ended up in a tree. That's what's happening here.
All right, there we go. I do want to do Bill last. So, Laura, we're going to go with you. At your next shift, you're taken. Yeah, you are messaged by, or you're brought to Henry Gill, your boss, and he talks to you, and he mentions that you are given the option of being promoted to work in the archives.
Ooh.
So, first question, are you going to accept the job promotion?
Yes, I'd like to.
All right. So, with that, you'll start training on being an archive specialist. You also get a +10 to your credit rating.
Woo!
So, yeah.
I shall write that down.
So that's the important.
Damn, girl! Congrats!
Yay!
Oh man, you get to pester Raul all day now. Congrats for that too.
Yes.
Congrats to Laura!
Woo! Yes. And finally, Bill, I need you to roll me a spot hidden real quick.
Shit. Fuck. Oh no. 69?
Nice.
Nice.
Like legit. I'm taking a picture because it's so funny.
So.
Oh, I just barely made it. 69 out of 70. Woohoo!
Yep.
Thank God I put all those points in that fucking skill.
Nice.
Jesus. Okay.
So when you're walking home one evening, you hear banging sound down an alleyway, and not kind of like a banging of like, oh, there's a fight going on. There's more of a bang, something toppled over, like somebody had pushed something and had fallen over. If you poke your head in down the alleyway, there seems to be a knocked over trash. Or there's not a knocked over trash can. There looks like somebody had bumped up against the trash can and it scooted. But on the ground,
Okay.
near it is a syringe. And
Okay, hold on. Time out. Can I ask a follow-up question?
Heroin in my neighborhood.
I mean, it's more likely than you think.
Yeah, Bill.
I'm not doing heroin. Shut up. So he's looked down this alleyway. He saw the trash can and it's been tipped over. Is there anything else, or is it just a syringe?
just the syringe.
Is it empty?
I mean, we'll have to find out next arc. Yeah. Transition. Anyway. Woohoo.
Oh man. Did I just witness a murder scene?
But yeah, it's a syringe. You would have to get closer to that, and it's already, it's close to get on your way. So that's just something you see on your way back to your dorm.
Okay. It is. Bill will remember that.
Mm-hmm. But there we go.
He's gonna go home and tell Petunia.
Yeah. But oh boy. Okay, hold on. Just got noticed that there's a okay. All right, I'm getting whatever.
Okay.
Getting messages about shenanigans that are going on in the universe. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the Circus Arc. Woo! We made it. Nobody died.
We did it. Nobody died again.
Yeah.
Woo! Well, except for those
How did
Snoomans,
nobody
but
die again?
fuck those guys. We didn't die.
I'd like it to be known Louise is totally gonna call her contact and be like, yo, I want to know more. Tell me more.
Ooh, side story shenanigans.
Yay, the side stories. All right. Goodbye.